All right guys, today I'm headed out on the test drive in this beautiful 1982 300 SD. Got some new tires on it, done all the service and maintenance, and I'm gonna go to the detail shop after the test drive, but for now we're gonna go on this test drive. So we're just coming up to engine temperature, got great oil pressure. On the early 300 SDs, I think it's 81 and 82, the thing you'll notice is that the oil pressure gauge goes a little higher than 3. And that's because in like 1983, they actually put a little plastic peg there that stops the needle from going higher. But on the early models, that little peg isn't there. So just a little fun fact on the 126. Sorry for the glare. Engine is idling perfect. We'll see the clock says 9:35 right now. We'll see what it says here in a few minutes. And this is the first time, other than when I picked it up, I drove it around the block, but this is the first test drive, you guys. Transmission shifts very smooth. I think I'm going to run it by the alignment shop, because after putting on new tires it needs a slight alignment. So I'm going to go probably have that done tomorrow or Monday, and then this car will be ready to ship out. Brakes feel great. These big 126 S-Class cars are they're so nice. Such a huge difference compared to your 123, your 300D. They're just quieter, they're smoother, they ride better. I mean, it's an S-Class. It was the top of the line Mercedes, and it still is today. But something really special about these 126s and 116s. I just love them. Great acceleration. I was just barely giving it any throttle there. We'll get up here and do our 0 to 60 test, of course. All right, we're up to engine temp. It's got a new thermostat and new water pump in it. We can see it, perfect engine temperature. Let's go ahead and test out our heat and automatic climate control here. There we go. Wait till that kicks on in a second. Oh, we can see the clock is actually working. See, it's a few minutes later. It was on 9:35. And we have our heat. Very nice. Climate control just kicked on the heat. You know, there's a sensor right here. That's the thermometer. I mean, the temperature sensor. And it just kicked it up to full heat. So that is working good considering it's winter time. And I can hear it correctly actuated the vents, so it's not coming out of the center vents, it's coming out of the side vents, which is good. Oh wow, that pulls really nice. Such a healthy, nice engine. So smooth. This is one of the smoother shifting SDs I've driven. Yeah, actually I didn't even notice it was changing gears, but in fact it was. And that's the you know, nature of the beast on these 300 SDs. Some of them shift a little firmer than others. Even when you have the vacuum systems working perfect and everything is adjusted perfectly, you know, they were pretty much handmade vehicles, and some of them will shift a little firmer than others. Just checking the handling through these curves here. Oh yeah, suspension is very tight. Very nice. Let's check the kickdown switch. Kickdown switch works. You see my RPMs just went up. I'm going to slow down a little bit. test this cruise control right here. Perfect. Cruise control is working. It's on cruise control right now. Okay, I just took it off because I'm kind of on some neighborhood back streets here. I'll do it on the highway when we get up here. Up onto the Georgia Autobahn. Let me turn this heat down. That is definitely working. Let's see, we'll set the climate control. We'll set it right there. We'll see how it adjusts. Oh, the blinker. Very, very quiet. Can't even hear it. Oh, the climate control just adjusted. So it's knocked down our temp and it actuated the vent, and now it's just letting a little bit of warmer air instead of full blast hot. So it's blending the air correctly. Perfect. Climate control works excellent. Now the blower motor turned all the way down. It's barely coming out now. Very nice, good condition climate control. All right, we have to wait through this light here, and then we'll get on the Autobahn and get this baby up to speed. All right, there we go. Man, this thing shifts. I know I've said this already several times. This shifts very, very nice. Hopefully, I don't know how much traffic there will be, but hopefully I'll get a chance to stop then so we can do our 0 to 60 test up here. All the gauges look fantastic. Odometer is correctly working. All right, I might get a chance to stop right here. I do have a car behind me. All right, we're gonna stop right here. All right, here we go. Great shift point. Perfect shift point. Wow, this might be the fastest SD I've ever driven. There you go. That was 60. Holy cow. That is a very healthy engine. I'm gonna look at you guys have probably just seen the time, but I'm guessing this is the fastest SD I've driven. That felt like it was in the 13-second range. I guess we'll see. I'll see the timer when I get back to the shop. All right, let's go ahead and, or the stopwatch, I mean. Wow, we're cruising at 70. This thing feels great. All right, I got the cruise control on. You see my foot is off the accelerator. We are cruising right along at 70. All the gauges read very good. We're gonna check the, let's get it on up to speed here. Oh yeah. Let's get on over here. Get her up to around 80. Oh, this thing is so smooth. RPM's about 3,600, which is totally normal for these engines. They can handle that all day long. They were designed to run at those RPMs. Very, very smooth. Feels absolutely great. All right, I'm gonna get off at the next exit here and do my brake test. There is a lot of traffic out here today. All right, we're back down about 2,900 RPMs, right around 65. Cruising speed on these cars, they really feel good around 3,200. Right about 70, right about in there. Feels great in these cars. You can go 80, but I kind of like it right about there. All right, we're gonna do our brake test off this exit. Engine temp great, oil pressure great, RPM's great, everything's running perfect. All right, here we go. Here's where we're gonna do the brake test. You guys watch the speedometer here. Ready, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, wow. Yeah, very, very healthy brakes. All right, let's spin around here. Horn works great. I'm just testing everything out, you guys. This is my first official test drive in this vehicle. Like I said, this is one of the nicest 617 nicest 300 SD 617s I've ever driven. Some of the coupes and wagons are like, you know, you can get down to 12 seconds, 0 to 60. The SDs are a little heavier, a little bigger, so they're not quite as fast, but this one, I'm guessing it was in the mid 13s. I can't wait to see the time when I get back. This is the one of the nicest driving SDs I've ever driven. I mean, it's only 60,000, what, 64,000 miles, so that would be expected. All right, well, I'm gonna head over to the detail shop and drop this car off with Scott. Hang on, I gotta merge here. There we go. Yeah, past the flying colors, this car drives fantastic. Like I said, one of the nicest SDs I've ever driven. So I'm gonna get this over to the detail shop and let Scott work his magic on the car, and hope you guys enjoyed the test drive, and we'll see you next time. Take care.